Welcome back again, once again, to Mad About Modeling. I just thought that today I would show you my snowspeeder from, I believe it was AMT or MPC. It's been a while since I built this kit. Finished it in 2010. Just straight out of the box was what I was going to go for, kind of like a slump buster. The only problem is, there's no slump busters for me. I decide that, well, how would this look if I added this? How would that look if I did that? So then I go ahead and just keep adding to it. Basically, it's totally rescribed out of the box. And I made these little access panels that you can open up after I got done rescribing all the panel lines. And inside the little panels, I went ahead and used watch parts. I don't know if you can really get a good view of that. A lot of watch parts were used in this build. A lot of parts right out of electronics, old electronics. I like doing that stuff as well because they make good little parts for sci-fi. Sci-fi is a really good area to put this kind of stuff into. I hinged the air brakes, and that's when I decided to add stuff inside where the air brakes goes. The whole interior has a lot of 1/35th and 1/72nd scale military parts. Like the hinges of the door just above it's tank treads. Put some boilerplate above that. The windows are just clear glass that I put strips on the inside to kind of hide it. As you can see though, that interior is really cluttered with the military pieces. And then on the bottom, I decided that, since it had to have some kind of engine, I took the engines from a Anakin's Pod Racer, and there's one on either side, and then I just went crazy with more detail parts. Bottom of here is military parts again. These are from tanks. Put some strips in here. Then on the little air brakes here, I put a bunch of other detail, such as plastic strips, things of that nature. Rebuilt the gun on it. The gun itself was scratch built with aluminum tubing. Added a cable to that as well. I didn't stick with Star Wars so much that I added these out of an old tank model that I had from Tamiya. Same with the still smoking. But that's pretty much it. A lot of watch parts. A lot of parts from the old electronics, which you can definitely do. They're great. Diodes, things of that nature. You got an old TV from the 90s, an old VCR. That's the best place to get those parts from. The newer TVs, the more solid state, less diodes, and things of that nature. But if you can come across the old ones, that's even better. And then, like I say, these little pieces go inside to cover the doors. I didn't build any doors for those because I didn't think they would really fit under the cannon. So that's why those are not covered. I just couldn't get them to fit under the cannon and be able to get them back out. But that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Then I went ahead and did some weathering on it, the salt technique, and made it look like it got a couple blast areas, but that's pretty much it. We do love the sci-fi here as well as tanks. As the weeks and months go by, I will be building more sci-fi and more tanks. I've got the FT-17 from Take'em. I will be building that and showing it on my site, my channel, so go ahead and check back often. We appreciate it. Thank you.